Hello guys, this is Kudo, and today in this video we'll continue and hopefully finish the mini-series about Disney Encyclopedia. So last time I let you with this, so basically we were able to search some characters, so let's go on the input field and maybe tap Herc, and you will see all the character corresponding with Herc. Also, the thing we didn't handle is what if we just, so let me clear this. What if I just type Hercules like this and press enter, as you can see, nothing is showing, nothing is refreshing because right now we only handle the case when we receive a list of datum character. This one we only receive one. So we need to handle this case, and also we'll finish and polish, not polish, but finish this tutorial by being able to basically navigate between pages. So let's dive into it. So let's open Visual Studio Code. And as you can see over there, we got receive data. So we just handle the case when we receive a list of data. But what if, as we can see, we didn't receive a list of data, but only an object? Let's put a else, so else like this. And let's try to finish to code this. So in the else statement, what I want to do, I want to declare character API response. And this time I don't want to instantiate type the T generic with a list, but with only a datum character. So let's datum character like this, and we'll call this single response, and we want to deserialize this field with the callback result. Okay, so now what we want to do is if single response dot data dot count dot data different than null, what we want to do, and also if single data response, so single data response dot info dot count equal to 1, because we only handle one character receiving. What we want to do, we just want to basically say current info received will be equal to single response info, like the other one with the list, and we just want to call a function by applying data received, not data list, but single list. So let me create quickly this function, and we want to basically create this function. So here, so let's make private void apply data received, apply received data single. Okay, and we want to put in this a parameter of character API response character, like this. So in here, what we want to do, we just same as the other one, but not putting a for. We just want to basically copy paste this. So we want to clean the data, but we don't want to clean the e data. We just want to do 0. So like this, we just want take the first one, because we know we only got one character. And also what I want to do is over there, let's add character data of 0. Okay, we need also to handle to deactivate the other useless thumbnail. So again, we'll use this function like this, and we want to put in parameter so character info. So character info. Now we can save this. So we now need to call this inside this function, and we want to put in parameter basically single response. Okay, and if we don't have a single data is null, and single data is different than 1, what we want to do, we just want to put else, and we just want to debug something. So we want to debug.log warning, and we just want to say didn't find any character. Okay, and also we just want to reinitialize some variable. So we want to say current info received equal to null, and also again deactivate the thumbnail. So deactivate, so thumbnail, and again we'll put in parameter single response dot info dot count. Now we can save this. We can save and head back to Unity, and let's try again to search for a particular character like this. Let's hit play. So as you can see, if we type Hercules, it's only one character in Disney. We can enter and you will be able to retrieve it. And if we search for Hercule like this, you will be able to retrieve all the character. Also, if we just again search for Meg, I think it's Megara, I guess. Let me just make Mega. I can't remember. Or let's try to search for Aladdin. So Aladdin, like this. And as we can see, didn't find any character because I think Aladdin is 2D and 1L, I guess. Sorry for the... I think it's like this. All right. So now what we need to handle is to be able to navigate between the page. So let's do this. And with that, we'll be almost, and I guess, finish this tutorial. So let's head back to Visual Studio Code. And under the search character, let's create another function. So let's public void, and let's name it next character. So next character with search, because this is very important. So search, because with search, and it will take in parameter a string, and we'll say user search text like this. And so for this, what I want to do is API communicator. So API communicator encyclopedia dot get next page. So get next page with search, and we want to put in parameter receive data, user search text, and also in this function we need to have the string of the next page wanted. But the issue with that, the current info, so if I go to info, we got next page, we got previous page, but is inside the string, inside the URL. So we need to be able to trim this, basically this string. And by the way, it's not here object, but it should be string like this. Sorry for this mistake. And we need to be able to trim this previous and next page. And basically, because we got a search page, all the info is inside our URL. So we need to be able to trim this this URL. So what we want to do, we need to go to our util classes, and basically let's create a function. So let's create a public static int, and we'll call this one, so extract, extract page number. And we take in parameter a string URL and also string to look. And basically inside this function, string to look like this, and quick fix extract like this, and you will need to return basically a int. So what we want to do, we want to say try. So we'll try to do something. And in this try, what I want to do, so I want to say string local URL. So we'll store the local URL, and the local URL, so URL, will be equal to my URL I just passed in the function. Also, I want to store int index. So int index will be equal to local URL dot index of. So we'll look for the string we want to trim. So string to look. So string to look. Oh, sorry. Just string to look like this. Okay. And what we want to check is if index is different than -1. What we want to do, we just want to extract the result. So to do this, we need to say string substring. So let's create another variable. So substring will be equal to local URL. So local URL dot substring, and we want to sub the string based on the index plus string look dot length. So after that, what we want to do is find the index of the text, find the index of the next non-digit character. So to do this, what we want to do is int end index. So end index will be equal to 0. So again, we create another variable. And while, well, let's put a while. So while, okay, while end index, so end index is lower than sub string dot length, and not this, and sorry, it's Koji again, and car dot is digit, so is digit of substring and indexed. What we want to do, we just want to say n index plus plus like this. After this, we need to extract the numeric box. So again, we'll create a string page number string. This will be equal to substring, so substring dot substring of 0 and in index. And after this, we just need to parse our result. So to do this, we just want to say if int, and we want to say try parse, so dot try parse of a page number string, and we want to out the page number like that. And we just want to return the page number like this. And I think I add, yeah, like this. And if we are not able to do this, what we want to do, we just want to return -1. So return -1 like this. And if we don't, if the try is failing, we just want to catch. So we want to catch the system.exception, and we want to return again -1. You are not obligated to put the extract page number in the util, but because I'm using it, it's like, for me it's okay, but you will be fine if you put it in the info. So I guess it's here. So you can create the function over there and create the function over there and call it here. So after this, what I want to do, so let's create a public. So public int, and right now we want to say get next page. So get next page. And in the get next page, we want to use a budgie expression, and we just want to say util doc extract page number of next page, and not question mark, but only page equal, like this. And we will do the same for basically the previous page. So get previous page. And again, here we want to put previous page of pages. So now we can head back to the controller where we left with the current info like this. And we just want to basically indite this. So current info received. And we just want to say get next page. So get next page dot toString like this. Oops, sorry. Dot toString. toString. Sorry, no parentheses, because it's a budgie expression. And I will do the same for the previous page. So let me copy paste this like that. Next page, previous page, previous page. So get next previous page, receive data, blah 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 blah, and not get next, but get previous page like this. So just let me just quick fix this. So search like this and search like this. Please put a quick fix on it. Search, okay. Last thing we need to do, so we need to call this function basically in the view encyclopedia. So in the view encyclopedia, so let's find our two onClick function. So basically we don't create it, so let's create our two function. Let's create a public void onClick next page, like that, and create again another public void onClick previous page, and we just want to call controller controller encyclopedia dot instance dot next page character with search, like this, and we will put in parameter search text. Okay, and same for the previous page, like this, and not next but previous. And also we'll do also the onClick search button, so same for this one. So like this, I will just copy paste this like that. Okay, so now we can save this, we can head back to Unity. Okay, so I don't know why, but it seems that on the container navigation, previous arrow and next arrow, you don't have any button, so we will remediate it of this. So let's add button, like this, button, and what we want to do, also on the next page, we want to add a button, and we just want to add basically via the view controller, where it is, view encyclopedia, we just want to call the function onClick next, so onClick next page, and onClick previous page. So let's add this, and like that, onClick previous, where is it, like that. So now we can save this, we can hit play, and we will see. So if I type Meg like this, we press enter, and as we can see all character, and if I press next, as we can see, we be able to see the character. So now we need to also to handle, because it's the last page of Meg, we need to remove this arrow. And same when we try to search, when we look on the first page, we don't need to see the first arrow. So basically, if I press again the next page and again the next page, he will blow me an error, because it will not be able to retrieve -1 or +1 or -1 HTTP request. So to do that, to handle this, so we can clear this, we need to handle basically the navigation UI. So to be able to do this, let's create in the view encyclopedia, so let's make a public void navigation. So let's create this navigation page UI handler, and it will take in parameter an info. And what we want to do, we just want to say previous page.setActive, and basically this will set active if so the string is null or empty. So string is null or empty of info get previous page, or because it's a string, so only previous page, like this. Also, we will do the same for the next page. So let me just copy paste this quickly, like that, string null empty of next page. Okay, and let's put next page, like that. And what we want to do, we need to handle some different case. So if string dot is null or empty of info page, or info, not previous, but next page, and string dot is null, so is null or empty of previous page. So what we want to do, we just want to say current page, so current page text. So this will allow us to basically upload the text between the two arrow. So current page text will be equal of just we just want to make the number, so we don't need to use page like this, and info, we just want to say info, so get previous page plus 1, and we want to make a toString of it like that, dot toString. Okay, also we want to do the same, so else if I think is this, so string is null or empty of info page, okay, and string is null, okay, previous page, okay, and we'll do the same, so except of this one will be equal to not plus but -1, and if both of them are empty, so if both of them are empty, we just want to say current page dot text will be equal to 1. Equal to 1. Okay, so now we can save this, and we need to call basically this function inside our controller, and we will call this so UE handler, let's just UE like this handler H, okay, and we want to call this in the controller, so let's call it in the apply data list and apply data, so apply data list, where is it? Over there. So let's say viewer encyclopedia.instance.navigate UE handler, and it will take a parameter, a character info, so character dot info, and also we want to call this also inside the data single over there, and this will be a character without s. Now we can save this, we can head back to Unity, and let's see the magic happen. So we can hit play. Again, let's look for maybe, I don't know, Hades. Let's enter, and as we can see, the arrow is disappearing because we only got one page. But if I maybe look for again, I don't know, maybe again, I'm not inspired this night, so let's try to look for Meg. So I don't know why it's put -2, but if I, okay, and if I get previous, I got -2. So let me quick search why it's doing this. So I think I found the bug, so it's over there, so it's not get previous page, but get next page. So this is why we don't need to copy paste everything. So get next page. Now we can test again. So let's save this. Let's head back to Unity. And again, let's try with Hades and Meg. So let's try to Hades. So like this, we can find 4 of them. And if we type Meg, okay, or Med, so as you can see, we don't have any arrow over there. Next, we got only the last page, and we only left 2. And if we head back, we only have 1. So that's it, guys. So that will be the end of this mini-series tutorial. I hope you learned something. I know it's not easy to understand every concept I put here, but trust me, if you try to understand this and try to apply it on your game. It will be very helpful and very nice to use, and it will change your life and change your, not life, but change your way to think, how to code. So I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you learn something. Do not hesitate to subscribe, and thumb up the video if you like it. Also, again, the GitLab is open. You can find all the code and all the source I put in this mini series tutorial. Also, feel free to buy me a coffee to help me, because it takes me a long time to do this tutorial, write everything. So it will be very, very nice to you. If you got the money, of course. If you don't, it's okay. It's still free. And voila, hope you enjoy this mini series. I enjoyed to do it and I enjoyed to write it. So I hope you learned something, and I guess I catch you guys next time. Bye bye.